Straight to the moon, Bitcoin all the way. Because what you want is what you need. Your fiat's losing value each and every week.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Just playing around with the stream here and added a few features. So if you're hopping in, welcome in. So without further ado, let's just hop right into the computer, and I'll share some pretty exciting, crazy news if you didn't already know. So let's just hop in. This is going to be somewhat of a short stream because I got a lot of stuff to do today. But I wanted to show you guys what's up and everything going on in the cryptoverse, and the Omiverse, and the VeVe app verse. So without further ado, let's dive right in. All right, as Matthew McConaughey once said. Yeah, so Gary V, guys, as you saw the thumbnail, like pretty insane stuff, right? So in one of my videos, actually, let's go ahead, see. I actually was saying, and I should already probably had this pulled up. I believe it was one of these. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was this one. Underlying asset and gems. Yeah, where I was literally talking about Gary V right here, which is pretty insane. This was the beginning of March 10th, at the beginning of the day, obviously. And then over here, March 10th, I was joking around with this guy because, you know, he sells like wine, it looks like, in his picture, or booze or something. And he was like, best platform to buy Omi. And if you click on his profile, and this is obviously just a joke, right? It says, I sell booze, grinding in the ghetto, West Omaha. Which I thought he had this bio actually said like New York or something, I thought. And anyways, and that's where West Omaha might be, I don't know. But anyways, I thought it was a joke. So, you know, I was like, who is this guy? Like, is he Gary V into wine, into NFTs? Is this Gary V? Is that your low-key account? LOL. Pretty much was just like laughing about it, right? And doing a video about it, how, you know, he's a collector, all that good stuff, right? Well, long story short, you know, Gary V tweets out this guy right here. He says, this guy also tweeted March 11th, literally the next day, and was like, March 11th. Gary, is that really you? If not, you need to look at VeVe Collectibles. And what basically happened is there's, I guess, somebody on there, and 43 collectibles. That's not cheap, by the way. So, just saying. And he's got, you know, this guy's got a few rares right here, just right off the bat. Actually, probably like 3. These are all, I think these actually all are rare up here. These 2 are ultra rare, and these 2 are obviously, these 2 are rare, not obviously, if you can. But anyways, it says that's not even how you spell my last name. But, you know, if you look at his last name, Vaynerchuk. So maybe the guy, I don't know, it's like literally the same. So I don't know, unless I'm completely overlooking a letter. It's literally this. Oh wait, okay, no, it is wrong. So anyways, but that's not really like the shocker, though. The shocker is that he actually retweeted this, right? So it acknowledges that he knows what this is, right? This is insane, right? So VeVe retweets it, as you can see right here. VeVe retweeted that. So, you know, obviously, if you go into my profile here, you know, I basically said, you know, Gary V just retweeted a VeVe screenshot, and VeVe Collectible just retweeted Gary V. I literally called this on my YouTube live yesterday. Now, if Gary V followed me on my YouTube, by the way, if you're watching, Gary, you know, show me some love. Anyways, so there's that. Let me see here. What do we got here? We got a couple viewers. Wanted to check that. I added a couple things, guys. So if you guys do, there's like some donation boxes in the description. Like your donation will appear live, and all that good stuff. And if you subscribe, you know, you'll get a fancy, you know, little pop-up on the screen today. So I kind of switched things up. I'm hoping that works. So it should pop up if you guys do subscribe. I got that cool feature going. So just FYI on all of that stuff. So kind of hopefully bring in a little extra dimension to the stream on that stuff. So if you guys want to test that feature out, let me know. You know, the subscribe or the dono thing. But anyways, that's what I tweeted. And anyway, so that's insane, guys. Gary V like actually retweeted a picture of this, and you know, VeVe they retweeted that picture. It says, "But Gary V has such a nice ring to it. NFT, Gary V, right? Huh? Anyways, so another crazy thing is another guy I follow. I think it's 500. I forget. Yeah, 500 francs guy right here. He does the token burn, ECOMI token burn account here, which is pretty cool. And he basically tweets out like how many tokens have been burned per day. But he where did he retweet? He retweeted something pretty cool too. See if I can find it. Or maybe it was Crypto. It might have been Crypto Werewolf. This is another pretty cool guy. I have been kind of just followed recently, but find it, guys. Saw it on my thread. Okay, here we go. Or wait, no, that's not it. Maybe I skipped over it. I might just skip forward and let you guys know what one of these guys found real quick. But essentially it was this guy right here. So I think it was 500 francs. I could be wrong, but I think it's 500 francs retweeted Jamie Costa, which I'll show you guys who this guy is pretty quick. And I don't know if this is verifiable, so you guys are going to have to help me on that. You guys are going to have to help me verify that part. But essentially, this guy says he's a content creator. He just said, I can't stop buying these NFTs. And, you know, obviously you look at his showroom's pretty sweet. His vault got like Nightwing. He managed to get 2 of those, so I'm jealous. And he's got like literally a bunch. Okay. So this guy, I looked him up on YouTube, and I mean, he looks just like this guy right here, Jamie Costa, content creator. So, you know, I don't know if you guys have like seen Kenobi, Star Wars fan film, but it's got 6 million views, kind of a big deal in the Star Wars verse. And you know, I don't know if most of you, if you guys are in Star Wars, you've seen this on your feed. Like, I've watched it on another channel when I was logged into a different channel. But if you haven't, like, if this guy's legit, like, I don't know, he looks a little bit younger in this picture, but as you can see, I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy, but look at the chops, look at the like the sideburn stuff going on. Looks like I mean, it looks just like him, right? I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't know. Am I just crazy, guys? I don't know. But it says content creator on here. You would think you'd have a blue check mark, but it says join January 2021. So maybe it isn't him. But if it was him, that would be pretty sweet because, you know, obviously he's got a little bit of influence on the YouTubes and the overall, you know, he's got some clout here doing a Kenobi film and doing some other stuff got going on right there. So with that being said, guys, I think that's pretty cool if that was him. I don't know if it is, but that's pretty cool, just showing like what direction this project is going overall. Right? So now, as far as any other news, I think, you know, they've updated the app, as you guys saw the other day. You know, as you guys saw the other day, that the Nightwing sold out, like, literally, what's this here? Little, first ever NFT show, Non-Fungible Oranges, Season 1? It's a sponsored ad. Might check that out. But anyways, not to get too off track, the Nightwing literally sold out. And, you know, I don't know, it's just like a botch kind of thing, but it is what it is. the app crashed, they patched it or something, and then when it came back up, all the Nightwings were gone. I mean, it was fast. So not only that, but this one also sold. This one was a rare. There was 3,000, a little over 3,000 copies of this, I believe. So that was also insane. So we basically got to see this one actually sold out like day one, which is pretty insane. There's still some rares and stuff you can pick up on there now, but it's like the deal. So, okay, reconnection. Let me know if you guys. I think we're good. Let me check the stream health real quick. Okay, no data. Okay, stream is healthy. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Just want to make sure that's good. Okay, cool. So we're back up here, and what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the NFTs. So this one obviously sold out like in the first hour. I mean, I don't even know if you call it hours, like 2 seconds, and the app crashed. So if the app was working perfectly fine, this thing would have sold out like in a minute. I'd imagine. This one sold out the first day. You can pick these two up still. Insane stuff, guys. Insane. So these other ones, these are both sold out. I'm trying to think of other ones that might be still available. Like I said, there's a Joker and a Penguin that are rare, which I accidentally bought 2 Penguins because I was hoping to buy a Penguin and a Joker because they're both rare, and the system just kind of like you literally have to wait, and I don't know. It said the payment didn't go through, but it actually did. So I tried to buy it again, and so I accidentally, well, the system, well, it's kind of the system's fault or the app's fault, right? It said error, like it didn't go through. So I tried again. Ended up buying 2 Penguins. It took probably about like 5 minutes to receive the Penguin. So I didn't know that I had one until it showed like I had one already, and I was like, oh crap! Like, is it gonna send me another one? And then it did, and then good thing I realized, like, oh crap, I think I might have bought 2, and sure enough I did. So I think I'm going to be giving that Penguin away here pretty soon, but I want to get a couple more followers on the VeVe app. So I'm at KDub on there currently. I did reserve my name as well on the app, which also points to my KDub. We do not want to do that, guys. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, sorry about the updates, guys. But anyways, yeah, so I'm on the VeVe app. So if you guys want to follow me over there, I also was going to do a deal where, if you do have a Nightwing, you have an extra, and you're looking to maybe trade or hook me up, I would be much appreciated because I'll give you a shout out, tell everybody to follow you on the app. If you guys don't know, on the app, if you get a lot of followers on there, and you're interacting in the app, you basically get rewarded for that, right? It's a social feature that they're gonna release. I don't know when. They haven't really. Hopefully, we'll get some updates. If you guys know, drop it in the chat. The next drop is going to be crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be absolutely insane. They're gonna have to, man. They're gonna have to do with the ultra rare stuff. They're literally gonna have to increase numbers, like when as more and more as this thing's blowing up, like it's really not gonna make sense to have just 1,700. I mean, that's literally, unless they have the app where it's like perfect and the people. Well, okay, so that brings me to the social thing, right? Or the people that are staking OMI tokens. So you can, if you guys don't know, it's obviously a crypto. Hopefully you guys do know by now, but you can stake your OMI in the future, and you'll be able to, be part of the master collection user or whatever, or master collector, if you will, and you'll be able to stake those tokens and be able part of like the drops a little bit sooner or something like that. Or there's going to be benefits attached to it, like you'll get access to certain features and benefits. So that's going to be super dope. So that's why it's going to be important to have a social following on there, and so I'm trying to like build a community of people that are kind of looking out for each other. You know, if you guys are able to buy, like, for instance, me, I bought 2 penguins by accident. Maybe, you know, when it sells out, you might want one, and we can trade. Hopefully they'll have like a trade feature, because that would be super cool, like a arbitration type thing where, you know, you put your 2 NFTs in the arbitration system, and then it swaps it, so you don't, you know, it's like an NFT swap. That would be dope if they integrate that in there. I'd imagine they will. It's a matter of time. Obviously, they have to watch it just restart now. That would suck. But hopefully that would like hopefully they'll do that soon. And I imagine they will. So anyways, yeah, if you guys know anybody or are looking to trade stuff, let me know. I got an extra Ghostbusters logo sign. It is a rare. It's been sold out for a while now. And it's a first appearance. So if you guys are looking to do some trades, I got that. Obviously got the extra penguin, which I think it's still available, but it will sell out pretty quick because it's a rare, and just any rare in general is selling out. Because, you know, if you do the math on some of them, let me open the app for you guys real quick. We'll just come back to the Brio screen, or the main screen. I call it the Brio screen because it's the Brio. I guess the chat is deciding to work on the Be Right Back screen, so let's see here. So the chat is literally working on there. Yeah, I don't know why the chat's not working on the other screen. So that was like one of the features, was like when you subscribe or chat, like it shows up. So I'll have to fix that on the live screen. So for instance, if you were to buy a Harley Quinn, literally literally they're all sold out. So literally, let me go ahead and put it on see all so you guys can see them. So literally, I don't know if you can, let me try to just, anyways, you can kind of see them, but those are all sold out. Now if you actually like look at these numbers, the ultra rare actually only had like 500 copies, and then the rare only had 750. The 2 uncommons had 2500. Yeah, so both of the uncommons only had 2500. So really the ultra rare is almost like uh pretty much a secret rare. I mean, if in my opinion. Let's look at the first secret rare. Actually, I think it was a Ghostbusters like platinum sign. Real quick. Yeah, secret rare. Secret rare. So that one had 200, and then the Harley Quinn had 500 as ultra rare. So really, I mean, if you think about it, like the Harley Quinn was pretty much a secret rare, right? One of them, the ultra rare version of the first drop. So that's pretty crazy, guys. Let me check. I have the extra. I thought about giving the Ghostbuster sign away because I have an extra one. It's a rare. There's only 2,400. So really, it's like an ultra rare, pretty much, right? So if you guys are looking to trade, I do have an extra one of those. If you need one and you're looking for a, or if you're wanting to swap a Nightwing or something like that, if you guys have an extra one of those, I'll be happy to. I'll be obliged. And then go back to the Twitch screen here and figure out why. Sometimes the cam doesn't like to turn on. Okay, sweet. Okay. Let me test the chat. Yeah, okay, the chat's coming through. as you guys can see in the bottom left hand corner. Again. Wonder how many times you can do it. One. All right, we'll leave it at that. We'll kind of play with the chat a little bit, but I'm just kind of playing around with it. So I add a little fun to the stream here. Subscribers should show up too. So if you aren't already subscribed, you can subscribe during like a live stream, and your name will pop up and all that good stuff. And donations are as well. I have enough subscribers. I did videos in a while, so they kind of like demonetize if your like account's like too inactive for like a certain amount of time. It's only like 6 months, but if you don't really like put anything out, you kind of have to get your monetization stuff back. So kind of on a quest to do that again. I think with this app alone, there's going to be enough content, obviously. And as more NFT stuff comes out, it's going to be fun. I think it really adds a fun aspect to crypto. And also it brings in the average like people into crypto. They want to learn more about it, how they can collect. And, I think obviously with seeing let's take a look here. Type in NFT. So this one right here, an NFT just sold for a record 69 million. So when you're getting news like this is obviously a piece of art that, for those of you guys that don't know, that was an artist known as Beeple, as you can see in the caption there, that, resold for 69 million. People thought it was Justin Sun, but apparently that is not true. So we don't really know who bought it yet, or at least I don't know. But this is just one case of, where kind of the NFT market space is, essentially. Is it a bubble? I don't know. It's just like one of those things. This is an eye of the beholder type of things. So it's as much as you want it to be worth. When you're talking about art could be worth, a ton of money. So this is like one of the original artworks in the NFT space, is why it's gone nuts. So the first of any type of NFT is huge, because this is the future of collecting, right? So you're talking about a lot of these first things that are coming out on this platform, the VeVe. Sorry, it's just like a habit. VeVe. Then you're talking about the first Nightwing, first couple Batmans, things like that. These things are going to be worth, like, in my opinion, they're going to be worth a lot. Like, look at this Batmobile. You can open the door. The wheel's going to be able to turn. You're going to be able to, like, drive it around and all that good stuff, right? So that's, like, pretty much unheard of. Like, for those old school fans, they're going to want a piece of that. On the platform, on the app itself, it shows you, like, it literally shows you, like, how much your stuff is appraising for. If I can look it up real quick. All right, guys, let me see if I can find it real quick. By the way, that's where you can find me right for now, KDub. Sorry, Matt. Currently, you can't change your username, unfortunately. I would have just changed it to my name, but I think that's a cool name, KDub. Simple, sweet, short. Let's see. Kind of shows like an aggregate of like how much your collectibles are worth, I think. Yep, so here we go. So you can kind of see like at the top. Anyways, like you can see like the blue, and then the green is how much like percentage it went up as far as like appraising. So I think that's a cool feature. It just shows you like on the fly how much your valuables or your collectibles are worth. So it's appraised 24%. So one could say if you're into, obviously investments, that's a 24% gain on my investment, and I think that's pretty cool. So that's why if you go to my Twitter or even my VeVe account here, you'll see that I keep saying OMI is the crypto GME, right? And I really mean that, you know what I mean? Just because their vision behind it is going to be insane. So that's why I keep saying that, guys. Let's go back to the screen. So that's why I keep saying that. There's a couple other projects out there that are doing pretty cool stuff too, but this one is already just a beast, in my opinion. And as you saw how quickly Nightwing sold out like that, how the app crashed, like this is just the beginning, right? So that's where I think this thing's going, and just with their team and who's involved on it, I think this is going to blow up. It's definitely going to be a top contender in the space. And if you missed it, about the Gary Vee thing, let me see. You'll just have to, rewind the video or play it back. But essentially, well, I guess I could find it real fast before I hop off. Is VeVe essentially, let's see, yesterday they retweeted Gary Vee. Gary Vee responded back to this dude that said, "Is that you on VeVe?" Gary Vee was like, "No, that's not how you spell my last name." So that just shows you, like, he actually like took a look at that. You know what I mean? Like he put his eyeballs on that, and like that. Like, let me go back to Gary Vee's channel. Like as you can see here, been blowing up NFTs pretty recently. NFTs for dummies, are NFTs a fad? NFTs will be huge. So obviously, he likes NFTs. He's got like his over and under thing going on. Hot take NFTs. Look at that Pokemon. If he does know about this, he's definitely low key like hinting. Like, I said in my video that he did know about it, but I'm kind of speculating if he actually does know about it. Like he has known about it. And if he doesn't, like, I don't know. So like I'm speculating a little bit now. Like, whoa, wait a minute. Like maybe he is on the platform, or like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm trying to say maybe he's sandbagging it before this thing just blows up. Maybe he wants to be like one of us, and just collect him on the low key, which I'm doing a YouTube video, but my channel's not like huge, but he could be doing it on the low key, right? So that's what I'm speculating. So I think that's huge news. I think that's crazy, guys, like that in itself. And this dude over here, if this guy's the real deal, Jamie Costa, the Kenobi right here, the fan film Kenobi, if that's really him too, that would be insane, because he's also on the app collecting. So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like these are like, look at this guy, like 6 million views. Like, he's got some, obviously Gary Vee with 3 million followers on YouTube alone. Not even talking about Twitter, Instagram, and all the other social media networks. And this is just one channel. He's got like 3 or 4, I'd imagine. I think he's got like 2 for sure. Probably 3 YouTube channels across his accounts. And then, he's got his Twitter. So, I mean, this dude, he says one thing about this, like, hot take Top Shot. That's an NFT for those of you guys. This thing will absolutely just like be so much harder to collect things on. So I already told you guys, hope you guys jumped in on it. For those guys that have like been in the project for a long time, congratulations on your success. I'm just hoping to add to the community, right? So hope you guys enjoyed. I gotta go, gotta get to work, gotta go, and I appreciate y'all. And I will see you guys in the next one, and at the blockchain, and on the VeVe app at KDub. And like I said, I'll be giving away, I think I said I was going to give away like ultra rare and rares, but ultra rares, like I can't even get a hold of like any hardly. But the rares, the first appearance stuff, and the rares that I'm getting, I think I can obviously give those out. And then obviously uncommon, some of the uncommons are ultra rare in my opinion, like I just showed you guys in the beginning. and then I'll be giving away just like regular stuff like commons and things like that, because I think that's cool too. I think some of the commons are going to end up turning into like rare stuff too. Like, you know, they're the numbers, there's only 6,000 of them, and then, you know, a year from now when there's like, if there's 1 million users or more, that's a rare. Like, you're not going to be able to find many of those, right? People are just going to have them just to collect them and never give them up. And then, you know, what if somebody loses access to their account or forgets about it, or they you know, die or something? Like what happens to Bitcoin? Then it becomes even more rare. It's like, oh, that dude has one but can't sell it, you know? So it's like, well, what happens then? Does that make it even more rare? So you guys kind of have to look at that, the aspect of that. I think there'll be long-term solutions for that, for asset. This, in my opinion, could be turned into like an asset. Like, it says non-fungible, but I don't know. Like, in the future, these are absolutely going to be something, right? And I speculate like there's going to be, you know, cool things you can do to like pass it on. You know, if you die, have it in, you know, cool stuff like that. But anyways, I digress. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, Crypto Keeper. I'm happy for you. I think Crypto Keeper was one of the guys that got one of the Nightwings. So congrats. I think like everybody that was watching yesterday got a Nightwing, but me. So good. You guys are lucky, and I'm jealous. But without further ado, I'll see you guys later, and I'll see you next one. Peace.